You might know that Google keeps track of everything that is searched on Google, and they keep statistics on what is the most searched for anything each year. And so in 2017, the most searched for anything on Google was Hurricane Irma. In 2016, the most searched for anything on Google was Pokemon Go. Remember that? In 2015, the most searched for anything on Google was Lamar Odom. And the year before that, it was Robin Williams. And do you remember why it was Robin Williams? Robin Williams was a very well-known comedian who committed suicide back in 2014. He was a great comedian who had an impact on so many lives, such a strong impact that people continued to search for him long after he was gone. Now, maybe the impact that he had in this world is pretty unique and pretty rare, but the question of whether or not your life is impactful in this world, that's a very common question. I mean, would this world have been any different if over the last 12 months your life were not here? Or what if your life suddenly disappeared from the world today? Would people continue to search for you months after you're gone? Or would things just kind of keep going on and on and on, pretty much the same way that they did when you were here? How do you evaluate whether or not your life is important? By looking at how many people Google you, by looking at how many social media friends you have, by paying attention to how many people call when you're sick, or how often people tell you you did a great job with something, by looking at how much money or influence you have, or just by how you feel when you look in the mirror in the morning. If you've ever wanted to do something great with your life, if you've ever wondered about the very best way to do that, I'm glad you're here with us this week. This week we're going to be looking at the life of somebody in the Bible that Google may not consider to be all that great. In 1 Kings chapter 19, we look at the life of a prophet named Elisha, where God calls him to be a prophet and shows us what kind of life God considers to be great in his kingdom. And we will look at those verses tomorrow, the actual calling of Elisha. But for now, I want you to hear these verses from Psalm 139, verses that remind us of how God looks at your life right now. Where he says, "For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." Did you hear that? Your life is a wonderful work of God. And you see that so clearly at the cross, where God shows definitively that your life is one that he considers, well, it's worth dying for. That's your life. And this week we'll be talking about what you need to do in it to know that you're doing something wonderful with it. We sometimes wonder if our life matters to anyone. I don't know if we do a good job of letting other people know that their lives matter to us. If there's someone in your life that is incredibly significant, somebody that you would have a hard time going through life without, maybe share this video with them or tag them as you share it so that you let them know that you haven't forgotten about them. We'll see you tomorrow.